I'm always looking to spice up the morning routine game and the self-care game because, after a pandemic in 2020, I think everybody's aware that mental health is actually a thing. What is going on, guys? Thanks for clicking on this video. If you are new here, my name is Ashton. Joe is the last name, believe it or not. Today, I want to just talk to you about the 5 things that I do pretty much every morning to ensure that I'm at my highest capability. Without these 5 things every morning, I feel out of the loop. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop right into it. I'm actually cooking my breakfast right now. Gotta feed yourself, man. Take care of yourself and eat something good. The very first thing that I typically do every morning, I go meditate for 10 minutes. Sit down and be one with my thoughts. Try to gather through all the shit going on up there. Hopefully devise a way for me to gather through those thoughts that maybe I was pushing to the side. When you're given that time to just sit there and relax and close your eyes and make yourself a priority and the thoughts that go in and out of your mind, you're much better off and you can become more resilient. When you're surprised with certain things throughout the day that might throw you off guard, something to keep in mind is typically we create our own stress because of our own perspectives. So if we can manipulate those perspectives to enhance us or enable us, then we can be much better off.
They almost burnt, but hey, they're still good, still full of protein,
So typically after I'm done meditating in my little spot right here, I grab my book, and that's my trigger or my signal to, what? Trigger signal? Why are you trying to sound smart, bro? Anyways, right after I finish meditating, typically the next thing I do is pick up my book. This is what I'm reading right now. Really amazing book. Honestly, I'm not kidding. This has been life-changing. Yeah, this is a book all about negotiating, and I haven't been one who's been the best at negotiating my entire life, so that book's been really helpful. This is another book that I read every single day, or at least I try to. Let's be honest, I typically read this when I'm taking my morning shit. But anyways, moving on. I used to hate reading so much. I would hate when teachers would force me to read a book. I wouldn't even read the damn book. I would just spark note. But it took me a while to realize the benefits of reading. And if you're one of those people who doesn't understand the benefits of reading, I'm not gonna push you to do it, but I strongly suggest that if you're feeling lost or if you feel like life is on autopilot, try reading. Just try reading and try gaining perspectives from other people who have already been through it. That's all it is. That's all books are, is just knowledge from people who've been through it, and they want to help you save your time and your stress, so it can only benefit all of us, right? Out of all 5, I think reading is the one thing that I literally have to do every day. There are some days where I can take off one of the things from the sheet and be fine, maybe on a Saturday or something, but reading is always at the forefront. Ever since I started reading more, my life has seriously changed. I just have a lot more confidence. I feel like I'm on the right track. I seriously would not trade it for a thing. Random thought. I didn't know this until recently because Caroline's been getting on my ass for it, but you're not supposed to keep your toaster plugged in. Did not know that. When you're using your toaster, use it and then unplug it. Apparently it's a fire hazard. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy now. So today we are working with some turkey sausage cut up into little pieces. We also got our blueberry bagel with original cream cheese. Shout out to my OG cream cheese people out there. And 3 over easy eggs. How do you guys like your eggs? Scrambled? Over easy? Let me know in the comments. What's the best way to do it? I feel like this is the best way, but if you got something else for me, hit me with it, please. This is the best part about over easy. It's just so satisfying to watch that. Go ahead and drizzle some of that sriracha. Just dumb good. I went 24 years without liking sriracha or even trying it. All that time just wasted eating scrambled eggs, dry, with no sriracha. Anyways, this is my typical go-to breakfast. If it's not this, then I just replace the protein, maybe for bacon. So it's either sausage or bacon or some sort of sausage patty. Can't go wrong with any of those. Am I right? Unless you're vegan, then I don't know what to tell you. One thing I definitely realize is that when you're trying to vlog, it is damn near impossible to be productive at the same time. So those dishes are just gonna have to wait because I gotta move on with the video. The next thing on the list is every morning I try to include some time where I can journal my thoughts. Now I made a whole video about journaling and the benefits of journaling, why I think you should do it. If you wanna go check that out, I'll make sure to leave it up here. I used to have all these sort of journal prompts that I felt like I needed in order to give me some structure. And there's a whole list of questions that I would ask myself. But now I've realized that I benefit more from just literally getting my thoughts out. No prompts, just talking about what's going on in my head. Sometimes on the weekends I don't journal just because, I don't know, I get out of the loop on the weekends. So on days like today, which is Monday, I'll just reflect on the weekend and talk about how good of a time or how bad of a time I had. And then I'll just talk about what I want out of life, just my goals, and of course, gratitude. Expressing gratitude just puts you in a higher state of, I don't want to say happiness, maybe joy. You're just more grateful. And when you're more grateful, everything is better. So the fifth and final part to the self-care morning routine is to take my ass to the gym. Let me show y'all how close I live to the gym. And boom, we're here. In less than a minute, baby.
What's up, mamas? What's up, big girl? What's up? Lila, what are you doing? What's up, baby? What's up? Oh. What's up, mama? Hey, big girl. Lila, where my hug at? Where my hug at? What? She a little anxious sometimes. It's okay, baby. It's okay. This is why you acting like that. Did you take mama's shoe onto the couch? Did you do that?
Promise you guys, she is not always this uptight.
She's just a little anxious, and she does stuff that she's not supposed to do all the time. And when she knows she's not supposed to do it, she gets all anxious. Is that right? That right?
That's her saying, yeah, you right. So I realized I didn't talk much about why do I go to the gym? Why did I include that into this? And the reason is, I don't really go to the gym for looks or anything like that. I really couldn't honestly care less. I go just so that I can sweat and I can get those endorphins flowing. Although it has been part of my morning routine for quite a while, it has always been the thing that's stuck because of what it does for me. And not so much physically, more so mentally. It really just helps me step into my higher self. It just gets me out of my head. It gets me sweating. It's always good to move your body. The way I look at it is, if you're cooped up in your place for too long, then it's easier to be in your head. But if you're out of your place and you step out of your comfort zone, then you get out of your head and you can just show up for yourself even better. And it's always great. I realize I need to angle you guys up because
This shit right here is not cute, bruh.
Cookie. Yeah.
Sometimes the best way to take care of yourself is to take care of others. So, decided to bring the dogs to the dog park because they love this place. And I'll chime you in on a little secret. Me and Caroline haven't been too crazy about the new apartment. The lack of natural light has played a little bit of a downfall on our mental health. But one great thing about this place is it has this closed in, this gated dog park. It's nice to bring the dogs here, let them off leash, let them do their thing, and not worry about it. It makes them happy, it makes me happy because I get to get outside and soak in some of this nature around. This video was a lot of fun to make, was definitely spur of the moment. Last minute, I didn't really have this idea until this morning. I knew I wanted to vlog and it just fell right into place. And that's one thing that I really love about not scripting these videos, is just having fun with it, being spontaneous, and letting the world take me with it. With all that being said, thanks so much for watching. I hope that something out of my routine could inspire you to maybe do something in your routine. And likewise, if you have something that you would recommend to me, let me know. I'm always looking to spice up the morning routine game and the self-care game because, after a pandemic in 2020, I think everybody's aware that mental health is actually a thing. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank y'all for sticking along for my morning. Love you guys, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace.